Hello, how's it going? Today I'm showing you the 20 best questions for small talk. Welcome to English Speaking 360. My name is Josh, and today I will help you become a small talk expert. We're going to see the top small talk questions that everybody uses, the questions that you should never ask, and also a very good final quiz. And if you need extra practice after watching the video, you can go to my website. It's 100% free. What is small talk? Small talk is a short, friendly conversation with friends, coworkers, or neighbors about simple topics. But you can also use it with strangers, and that is what we are going to focus on today. You can use it at an event, at a bar, at a conference. It works pretty much everywhere. You can use it while waiting in line, when sitting next to someone on a bus or a plane, even before a meeting or before class. Usually people start small talk with these 4 questions. Hello, how are you? Good morning, how are you doing? Hey, how's it going? Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up is a very friendly expression, so use it with friends, or if you are in your teens or your 20s, you can also use it. That's useful, but how do I reply? Here are the best replies. Great, what about you? Good, how about you? Not bad, you? That's more casual. And you should answer with good. A simple good is a great answer. Now here's what the beginning of small talk sounds like. Hi, how's it going? Great, what about you? Good. Wow, that's pretty easy. Yes, it is. But what do I say next? Here are 4 questions that you can use at special events or special places. What brings you here? It means why did you come here today? Do you know a lot of people here? It means did you come here alone or did you come with some friends? Have you been here before or is it your first time here? Same meaning. Do you come here often? Is it your favorite place to hang out? Have you been here many times or is it your first time here? Here's our conversation. Hello, how are you doing? Great, what about you? Good. What brings you here tonight? A friend of mine is in the band, so I'm here to see him play. How about you? I love live music, so I just wanted to check this place out. Asking where the person is from is also very common. So you can say, are you from around here? That is a great question to ask. Do you live here or are you just visiting? So are you a local or are you a tourist? Where are you from? Now you notice this one has a little star next to it. Where are you from can be taken the wrong way because it could be related to someone's race or nationality. So be careful with that one. The same goes for this question. Where are you originally from? Now that means I know you're not from here because you look different. So watch out with this one because it's usually related to someone's race. So you might want to avoid it. So pick one you like. My favorite one is, do you live here or are you just visiting? It's very neutral and it's a great question to ask. Here's a pro tip for you. Add so before asking another question, a second question. It sounds more natural. For example, hello, how's it going? Great, what about you? Good. Do you come here often? And then B is going to answer and maybe ask the same question to A. And then later, you can say, so, are you from around here? Are you from around here? But before you ask your question, you say, so, with a pause. So means that you are changing the topic. You are introducing a new topic. So it is very, very useful. Wow, I feel like I'm getting better at small talk. Wait, it's not over yet. You can also ask about work. Now, I know that in many cultures, asking about work is very rude, especially in Asian cultures. But in Canada, the US, and in most English-speaking countries, work is nothing personal, so you can ask about work. What kind of work do you do? What do you do for a living? What do you do for a living? What do you do to make money? Are you in school or working? So maybe the person looks a little young. Are you still in school? Are you a university student or do you have a job? What kind of business are you in? This one you might have heard before, and this is especially useful in business contexts. So if you go to a trade show, for example, you can ask, what kind of business are you in? Very good question. Now pick one you like, choose the one that you like most, and try to remember it to use in your small talk. For me, I would go with, what kind of work do you do? It's very, very natural. Here's another example. Hi, how's it going? Good. How about you? Great. Are you from around here? Nah, I'm just visiting my sister. You? I just moved here for work a couple weeks ago. Nice. What kind of work do you do? I'm in finance. How about you? Are you in school or working? Very nice. Now you see here, I want to show you something. You notice that the person has mentioned work. I just moved here for work a couple weeks ago. So the person has introduced work. So that's why here it is not rude at all to ask, what kind of work do you do? What is the most popular topic for small talk? Asking about weekend and holiday plans is very, very popular. So here are some questions that you may want to ask. Do you have any plans for the weekend? Excellent. What are you up to this weekend? What are you up to? To be up to something means what are you doing this weekend? Summer vacation is coming up. Any plans? Summer vacation is coming up means summer vacation is coming soon. So do you have any plans for the summer vacation? Are you doing anything fun for the holidays? The holidays, so maybe you are talking about the winter holidays around Christmas time. So that is coming soon. So are you doing anything fun for the holidays? Are you traveling? Are you meeting up with your family? What are you doing for the holidays? Here's what it could sound like. Hey, how are you doing? Pretty good. What about you? Good. Do you have any plans for the weekend? Not yet, but I might try the new Thai restaurant on Market Street. Oh, I've been there. The food is amazing. Glad to hear that. And you? What are you up to this weekend? I have tickets for the game on Saturday. Are you a football fan? That's a great way to introduce a new topic too. Another good topic is leisure activities or hobbies. So you could ask, what do you do for fun? What do you do for fun? What do you do when you want to have fun? What do you like to do in your free time? When you have some spare time, what do you like to do during that time? What's your hobby? Now watch out. What's your hobby is not a question we usually ask. I know you're going to say, but teacher, a hobby is like a hobby, like I like to watch movies, and that's not really a hobby. That's something you do in your free time, okay? So if you want to look like a nerd or a dork, then go ahead, say what's your hobby. But people might start laughing if you say, so what's your hobby? People are going to be like, what? My hobby? I don't have a hobby because I'm not 12 years old. Okay? So watch out with that one. Instead, you may want to ask, what's your favorite way to spend the weekend? That's also a good question, but it's a little bit long. So choose one, but I do recommend one of the two first questions. What do you do for fun? What do you like to do in your free time? They are very, very common. Here's a good example. Hi, how's it going? Not bad. How about you? Good. Do you come here often? No, it's my first time. You? I always hang out here. I like the vibe. Yeah, it's a nice place. So, what do you do for fun? I'm a movie buff. I love going to the cinema. Me too. Have you seen the new Tarantino movie? So you see here, by asking someone what they like to do in their free time, you open the conversation to a new topic, movies. Can I say something nice? Yes, you can compliment the person, but don't be creepy. That's very, very important. You can say, that's a cool t-shirt. Where did you get it? That's a nice laptop. What kind is it? Cool tattoo. Is there a story behind it? Is there a story behind it means why did you get that tattoo? I love your hair color. Is it natural? So you see here we are using the t-shirt, the laptop, a tattoo, the hair color. So we are not using other body parts. So that's what I meant by don't be creepy. Don't go up to someone and say, wow, I really like your eyes. Oh, wow, you have nice legs. Don't say things like that. Here's one with a compliment. Hello, how are you? Good. You? Great. I really like your Pikachu t-shirt. Are you into anime? Yes, since my trip to Japan last year, I became a big fan. Nice. Where in Japan did you go? So you see now the conversation is gonna keep going because now you have the topic of the trip to Japan to talk about, and that's gonna be a very interesting conversation. Are there any questions I should not ask? Yes! Avoid these questions. Are you married? Very, very bad. Do you have kids? Very rude. Don't ask these two questions. Do you have a girlfriend? Do you have a boyfriend? That's also very personal. How old are you? Especially if you are talking to a woman, do not ask how old are you. It's very rude. How much money do you make? Oh my gosh, this is terrible. Nobody wants to talk about that. So try to avoid these 5 questions. What if I really want to ask those questions? Okay. Here's how to ask rude or sensitive questions. First, you have to apologize. So here's how to do it. Sorry for asking, but do you have a boyfriend? Sorry for asking. So you are apologizing first. So that can be smoother than just saying, hey, do you have a boyfriend? That would be rude. But sorry for asking, but do you have a boyfriend? Could be okay. I hope you don't mind me asking, but are you married? I hope you don't mind me asking. Very polite here. I don't mean to be rude, but how old are you? I don't mean to be rude, but I am rude. That's what it means. May I ask how old you are? May I ask if you are married? So you see here with may I ask is a little bit more challenging because here you have may I ask plus a question word. May I ask where you are from? May I ask how old you are? You cannot say, may I ask how old are you? It does not work, okay? Good. The other one is, may I ask if This one here is for a yes-no question. Are you married? Yes or no. May I ask if you are married? You cannot say, may I ask if are you married? It's quiz time, 10 questions. We're going to find out if you are very good at small talk. Question 1. Hi. What would you put in the blank? Give me only one answer. One answer is enough, but I'm going to give you 4 possible answers. Hi, how are you? How are you doing? How's it going? Or you could even say, what's up? Give yourself 1 point. Question 2. Hi, how's it going? Great. And the answer is good. What would you put in the blank? You could say, what about you? Or how about you? Or simply you. Those 3 would work. Question 3. Hello, how are you doing? Great. What about you? Good. Special event question. So imagine you are at a special event in a bar or a cafe or someplace. What would you ask? You have 4 possible questions here that I've given you before. Give me one. Ready? What brings you here? Do you know a lot of people here? Have you been here before? Do you come here often? These 4 questions are excellent. Question 4. Hello, how's it going? Great, what about you? Not bad. Ask a question about the person's origin. And don't be rude. Be careful here, okay? You could ask, are you from around here? Excellent. Do you live here or are you just visiting? Perfect. Or where are you from or where are you originally from? But like I said before, watch out with where are you from. It could be rude. 1 point. Question 5. Hello, how are you? Great, how about you? Not bad. What brings you here? I'm here for the president's speech. You? Me too. It should be nice. Are you from around here? Now the person is changing the topic, so what would you put in the blank? You would say, so, are you from around here? That would be a nice transition. Question 6. Do you have a boyfriend? What do you say before asking? Now remember, do you have a boyfriend can be a rude question, so you would need to apologize first. You could say, sorry for asking, but do you have a boyfriend? I hope you don't mind me asking, but do you have a boyfriend? I don't mean to be rude, but do you have a boyfriend? May I ask if you have a boyfriend? These 4 options are fantastic. Give yourself 1 point if you got 1. Question 7. Hey, how's it going? Great. What about you? Good. Give a compliment plus ask a question. Now this one is a very, very difficult one. So give a compliment to the person maybe about the way they are dressed or about their sunglasses or their hairstyle maybe, and then ask a question. For example, those are cool sunglasses. Where did you get them? Excellent. That's a nice hoodie. What brand is it? Cool. Is it new? I love your hair color. Is it natural? So for the girl, if you're talking to the girl here, you could definitely say, I love your hair color. Is it natural? That would be great for small talk. Question 8. So, what's your hobby? What is a better question to ask instead of what's your hobby? Because like I said, you're going to look like a nerd if you ask what's your hobby. So you should probably ask, what do you do for fun? Or, what do you like to do in your free time? These 2 options are fantastic. Question 9. Today's Friday. What is a good small talk question to ask? Think about it. Friday, so the weekend is coming, okay? That's your clue. So you would say, do you have any plans for the weekend? What are you up to this weekend? The weekend is coming up. Any plans? Are you doing anything fun this weekend? These 4 questions are good questions to ask for small talk. Question 10. Which of these questions should you avoid? What's your hobby? Where do you live? How old are you? Where are you originally from? Which one or which ones should you avoid? And the answer is all of them. What's your hobby? We already discussed it. Where do you live sounds a little bit creepy because people usually do not want to tell strangers where they live. How old are you is very rude, and where are you from or where are you originally from is related to someone's race or nationality, so it's better to avoid that question too. Hey, if you need more practice, go to my website and check out my other videos as well. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.